PayPal, so they get paid, and subscribe. Please tell your friends to subscribe, or ask them to. Now, I'll be subject to some criticism for this rant, but I think it's only fair. Why do Canadians not believe the mainstream news anymore? We know the Liberal government pays it a lot of money. We know that they're losing viewers, readers, listeners all the time. Well, in the Toronto Star the other day, that Liberal organ, they won't say how much money they get from the government, and the government won't tell you how much money they pay to the Toronto Star. But listen to this headline. Poilievre loves far-right U.S. Tea Party politics, and he embraces far-out conspiracy theorists. You read the article underneath that, there's not a scintilla of evidence, aside from the opinion of the author, that he embraces far-out conspiracy theorists. But it's a great headline. People will read that and say, yeah, we don't like those Tories. And for that, the Toronto Star gets paid a lot of money. That's not news. That's not honest. I've asked other people to read the article, and they say, yes, there's no evidence at all to support that headline. But that's just the Toronto Star. Here's another headline in a different paper. A fresh report released this summer offers a bleak view of the future for the French capital, saying that temperatures are going to hit 50 degrees centigrade by 2050. So 25, 27 years from now, it could go up. A fresh report released this summer. Doesn't say what that report is. It could have been done by a 5-year-old. Nothing, and yet it is on the op-ed page of one of the most respected newspapers around. And it just goes on to say, we are in dire straits with climate change. You think that supports Justin Trudeau's fight against climate change? Well, in Britain, the Prime Minister said, no reason to impoverish Britons for a fight that we aren't going to do anything about for a few years. Canada, every environmentalist says, we can't do anything in Canada to change what's going to be going on in the next few years, except for to protect ourselves against floods and fires. We're going to change the climate. We are impoverishing Canadians, though. And that is in one of the other papers. So, my point is, you're right to doubt mainstream news. Always call it into question. And, if you can, watch stuff on social media and be a judge for yourself and check out the facts. Thank you. Liberties and freedom of speech are under attack in Canada like never before. So let's keep this discussion on the air. PayPal, write a check, and please include your address so I can write a thank you letter to you. And ask your friends, please subscribe. It's important to keep this on the air. And thank you.